All right, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So whatever you're joining us from, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the C Tech Expand and Evolve Summit 2021. I'm so excited to have everyone who's joining us tonight. Wow, wow, it's been a long time coming, all right? So awesome, awesome. I can see a lot of people joining in right now. Benita Edemeka, thank you so much for joining. Good evening. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for joining in. I see another person there joining in. Good evening. So Terry, that's that person. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. My very good friend, Komi Marvin, all the way from Cyprus. Thank you for joining in. I can see your greeting, sir. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Oh, wow, wow. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. All right, sorry for that. We're back. I just wanted to sort a few things out. If you could hear me loud and clear, please put it on the comment section. You can hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. If you can hear me loud and clear, just put it on the screen. Put on the comments that you can hear me. So sorry for the break in transmission. All right, I'm so pumped up for tonight. I'm so pumped up for tonight, and I'm pretty excited. All right, for tonight's section. I believe it's going to be very, very, very so mind blowing. And our speaker for tonight is ready. So without wasting too much time, I'm just going to bring him live on in. Oh, oh, oh. Benita says, can you hear his thing? All right, so awesome, 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 awesome. Great. Let me just check a few things.
Yeah, someone says loud and clear. So Benita says, can you hear a theme? Have we started? Oh, Wow. Okay. Someone else says I can hear you. So I was trying to check that. All right. So just put it on the comments if you can hear me loud and clear, so we can be sure we are talking to people. All right. Awesome. Thank you for joining in again. So we're starting right away. All right. We're starting right away. Awesome. Awesome. Benita says I can hear you now. Great. Great. All right. So what you can do as the section is going on, please. If you have questions, you can just drop it on the comments. All right. As the section goes on, we're going to be taking those questions at the end of the section. So please drop in your comments, and more importantly, please engage. All right. If something resonates with you, all right, in the course of the section, please feel free to drop it in the comments so someone else can pick that up as their lessons for tonight. I'm so popped up for our speaker tonight because he is a G. It's someone that I respect so much. I've followed him for many years from afar, and just got so close now recently, and he's been someone that has been a legend in this industry, and has been an expert in what he does. So I'm just going to go to just read just a few clips of his bio. Some of us already know. I've posted all the his profile everywhere right now. Well, I'll just read just an excerpt of his bio, and then we hit it running. Okay, great. So our speaker for tonight. So okay, I think I should bring him on in first before I introduce him. I think I should bring him on in first before I introduce him. All right, so if you wow, 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 wow. Thank you, sir, for coming on tonight. I'm pretty excited
Happy
to have
birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
what is going to do this. I don't know why it's happy birthday that is on this screen. I'm gonna I want you to remove. Okay, I think I know why it's happy birthday that is on the screen. Okay, let me hide that. Yeah, I think I'm saying that. Okay, great. So I'm gonna be removing this just a minute. So we're putting a little processing here right now. So just a minute so I can get the screen clear for you, sir, before I
No
get this
problem.
rolling. Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. A lot of test run is going on right here. A lot of test run is going on right here. So we're just gonna get this out of the way. Okay, fantastic, great. All right, great. I think this is getting better now. All right, great, awesome, awesome, awesome. So just bear with us. Um, bear with us. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, great. I think we are good to go now. Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. So I'm just pretty going to read his bio quickly, and then we'll just jump in. And then he has his section. We are far a little bit just behind schedule. All right. So our guest speaker for tonight is no other than Elisha Mama. All right, Elisha Mama. I hope I pronounced that right. All right. He's a leadership
Perfectly.
trainer expert. All right. He's a John Maxwell certified coach, public speaker, and trainer with an average of over 150 speaking engagements annually. Wow. All right, he's recognized as one of the most sought after inspirational speakers in northern Nigeria, and is force in leadership, success, and the winning mindset. As a top-notch award-winning leadership and mindset coach, Elijah Mamman has spoken on essential life mastery topics, including leadership, goal setting, value creation, decision making, service, and so on. He has also facilitated result-oriented trainings for organizations and institutions, respectively. All right, is the convener of the Winning Mindset, a platform committed to inspiring possibilities, initiating dreams, and betting realities in life. This has reached over 600 people monthly in the city of Kaduna, and an online community of over 7,000 people. All right, so for those all right who are joining us live, we put just with a sound innovation. All right, just put your favorite emojis on the comments as we make welcome our speaker for tonight, Elisha Mama. Thank you so much, sir, for joining. Over to you,
Thank
sir. Take
you.
it on with
Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. Once again, happy birthday. Happy birthday. It
Thank you,
is
sir. Thank you,
deeply,
sir.
deeply, deeply an honor for me to be here. I don't take your person for granted. I have watched you. I love what you do. And I appreciate you deeply for your passion to see the lives become transformed.
I'm glad you are GMT. So the DNA is there. And so
That's
I
sister.
love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. And so I will
Awesome.
just jump right in so that the Stretch, Expand, and Evolve conference can be a massive blessing to as many that join us.
Take it
So
all the way, sir.
they said I should talk about the mind and income goals. The mind and income goals. Or you can consider it and you can title it the influence of the mind on your income goal. Whatever you like. The mind and income goals, whatever. The topic is awesome. I like talking about the mind. But the first thing I want to talk about is the theme: stretch, expand, and evolve. One thing you must know is that there's a relationship between these three words. Let us take a rubber band for an example. For a rubber band to be maximized, it must be stretched. For a rubber band to perform its function, it must be stretched. The stretching of a rubber band is intended to reveal its capacity, to reveal its ability. So when you stretch a rubber band, that rubber band begins to open up itself to be able to accommodate what it was built for. And once it is stretched, it expands. Once it is stretched, it expands. It means in life, before we can begin to say that your life will expand, certain issues must come to test your capacity. Certain issues may come to test your competencies. When these things come, they don't come to break you, they don't come to destroy you, they come to provide you a platform for expansion. Stretching a rubber band may be painful. Stretching a rubber band may be tough. Yet it is the process by which its capacity is given expression. And so, two things work in this situation. One is elasticity, and the second one is resilience. They mean the same thing in different ways. Elasticity is about the ability of a thing to retain its original shape after being exposed to pressure or to events or to situations that have capacity to distort or to deform it. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficult and tough circumstances. A wise man said, tough people last, not tough situations. No matter how tough your situations are, you can survive it if you can build resilience, if you can build elasticity. People who succeed in life succeed because of this force. Now, write these three things down. I want to start like this because we're talking about the mind and income. The mind and income. Now, the first thing I want to leave you with tonight is wealth, riches, abundance is first mental before it becomes material. Wealth is first mental before it becomes material. What I'm saying is that wealth is first psychological before it becomes physical. No wonder the Holy Book says, guard your heart with all diligence. He said, out of it are the issues of your life. Out of your mind are the events of your life. Out of your heart out of your mind are the experiences of your life. First thing, never forget, is that wealth, abundance, riches, influence is first mental before it is material. And that tells us that the things we see come from the things we do not see. Number two, wealth is first who you are before what you have. Wealth is first who you are, is first the person you are before what you have. It is first your person before it becomes your property. Listen, whatever you have today comes from what you do. But what you do comes from who you are. Having said that, who you are is the driver of what you will have in life. Who you are, your person, the person you are becoming is the force of your attractiveness. The person you are is the force of your attractiveness. Wealth, money are attracted. They are not something you can pursue and grab. No matter how fast you are, no matter how much speed you are, no matter how much strength you have, you can't pursue wealth and catch it. It is too fast for you. It actually has wings. So while you run after it, it can fly. And one thing I know about me and you is that we cannot fly except you are something else. So know that and put it at the back of your mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Not what he becomes. That is exactly who he is. What that means is that you are what you think. You are what you think. When we talk about thinketh in your heart, we are talking about two forces of transformation. Number one, thoughts. Thoughts also means idea. Thoughts also mean concepts. Two, belief. Belief. Whatever you consider to be true, that you hold on to. Belief is what you consider to be true. It may not be true, but you consider it to be true. It may be a lie, but you hold it as true. You become what you believe. You have what you are thinking. Thoughts always become things. Thoughts always become things. Number three, wealth is an outcome of obedience. Wealth is an outcome of obedience. And when we talk about obedience, we're talking about obedience to the laws that govern wealth creation. Everything in life is governed by laws. Everything in life is governed by laws. For you to live well, you must obey certain laws. For you to become rich, you must obey certain laws. Obedience to laws is what makes us become the things we desire. If you be willing and obedient, you will eat the good of the land. Let me tell you, the goods in your possession speaks of your level of obedience in life. Listen to me. The goods in your possession speaks of the level of obedience in your life. We are talking about legitimate wealth. We are talking about legitimate income. We are talking about a legitimate abundance. It comes from obedience to laws. There are certain laws I guarantee if you obey, you will be wealthy. There are certain laws if you break, I guarantee you will be broken in life. This book of the law should not depart. If you will be hearkening to obey all that I command you, I will set you on high. And these things, these blessings, these materials, these riches will come, overflow, overtake you. Wealth is an outcome of obedience to laws. Wealth, number 4, is a journey. It is a journey. What that means is that wealth is progressive in nature. And that is why I'm about to say something. Please keep it very dear in your mind. Let me tell you, the phases of wealth are realms. They are realms. A millionaire is not a billionaire. Billionaire status is a realm. There are certain forces you must contend. There are certain laws you must engage to enter that realm. There are certain limitations you must overcome to enter that realm. Millionaire is a realm. You have to overcome, conquer certain things to enter that realm. Thousands are realms. Why is wealth a journey? Because you can move from thousands to millions, and you can move from millions to billions. It is possible. I moved from 35K, which is the reward for my value as a staff in a company, to build the life I have today. Wealth is progressive in nature. Who you are today can change tomorrow. 4 men woke up lepers one day. They slept millionaires that same day. They woke up as lepers. They went to bed as millionaires and national transformers. I'm speaking to somebody. Your life can change completely after this conference. You can start this year bad. You can end it great. I started 2020 very, very bad. I came in from the US to meet a massive loss in my business and in my finances. A big blow. But I ended the year great. Amazing. Number 5, before I begin to talk about the mind. Number 5, wealth is a tribute. Wealth is a reward for the exchange of value or for the display of mastery. Wealth is a tribute or reward for the exchange of value or the display of mastery. Solomon had mastery of wisdom. And when Queen Sheba was coming, she came with donkeys of gifts. Jesus had a calling to save the world. He came with an unusual solution. Even at the day of his birth, he was beginning to collect tributes. He has not started ministry. He has not started moving. He has not started the platform. He has not done anything. People have recognized the solution and the value he's bringing to the table, and they began to bring gifts. Naaman, a man that was full of leprosy, he heard that there was another man that carries solution. Listen, value simply means solution. When we say you are valuable, we are simply saying the solution you bring to the table is needed. Naaman came to see Elisha, and when Naaman met Elisha, Naaman came prepared. Why? He came to receive value. He came to receive solution. So he carried from home a measure. He measured the value he wanted. He measured the solution he was looking forward to. And on his way, before he even received it, he has prepared the word. Listen to me. There are rewards that have been prepared for you. You have not gotten it because you have not dispensed value. Until value is dispensed, rewards are not released. Naaman brought those things. If he gets healed, he drops them. If he does not get healed, he goes with them. Oh, amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. Now, don't forget those 5 things. Don't forget them. Don't forget them. Wealth is first mental before it is material. It's first a person before it becomes a property. So just remember these things. Wealth is a journey. Wealth is a reward. Put it at the back of your mind, and it will help you pursue money properly. So, what are income goals? When we talk about income goals, we are talking about goals that are financial in nature, goals that are money-free in structure. We are talking about simple terms: money, Hausa, Kudi, Igbo, ego, money. We're talking about money, income. Many people talk big things. It's not about money. Yet you wake up 4 a.m. to go to a job you hate for the same money you say it is not about it. Why don't you respect yourself and talk properly? And these are the things we talk about. There are myths we hold that have blocked our minds. And when we talk about myths, we're talking about lies that we are holding as truths that have become limiting in nature. When we talk about limiting beliefs, we're talking about mindsets, we're talking about attitudes, we're talking about thoughts, thinking pattern that limits the flow of reward in the life of a man. So when we talk about income, we talk about money. Money. What else is a goal? A goal is simply anything. That's why it can be financial, it can be spiritual, it can be health, it can be strength, whatever it is. Money is, now we're talking financial. So a goal is anything you set to achieve within a specified time. That's what a goal is. It is anything you set. It is anything you desire to achieve within a specified period of time. A goal is an end. A goal is a desired end to which all efforts are directed towards. A goal is an end you desire that you direct all your effort towards its attainment, towards its achievement. A goal is a promise of tomorrow that forces you to make adjustments in the present. A goal is the promise of the future that you have, or that you have made to yourself, that forces you, that inspires you to make adjustments in your life today. Wealth is 80% behavior. Prosperity is 80% behavior. I teach my team that behavior is the major driver of results. Everything you have comes from a certain way of doing something. So, I have told you what a goal is. It's anything. It's an end to which all your efforts from today will be directed. It is a promise of a tomorrow that is desirable, that will force you to make certain adjustments in your life today. Some of you, you are as broke as your appetites. You are as broke as your behavior patterns. You are broke just because of the things you like. There are certain things that are meant for your tomorrow, but your desire to show off has forced you to acquire it today, and it has limited you from entering a tomorrow that is nice. A goal is a force. It carries power to motivate you. Many of you listening to me, you have never set a financial goal before. When they say, write what you want in 2021, you write to be more spiritual. What do you want in 2021? I want to be more gentle. That's not bad. Attitude is a powerful force. So is money. You should have a goal for every area of your life. My job tonight is not to talk about your spiritual goals. I'm a person of faith. I'm a person of faith. So I have spiritual goals. I'm not here to talk about marital goals tonight. I'm not here to talk about what do they call it? Health goals. You want to lose 60 kg this month. I'm not interested in that. They said I should talk to you about financial goals. Do you have one? What is that number that speaks freedom to you? What is that number that speaks independence to you? What is that number that reflects abundance to you? When we say financial goal, it must be in numbers. It must be in numbers. How much money do you need for you to consider yourself rich? How much money do you need for you to say, I am independent? How much money would you need? Listen to me, you don't have to be a billionaire to enjoy life. You don't have to be a billionaire to enjoy life. We're in a generation now, when you ask everybody what's your money goal, they say to be a billionaire. You don't have to be a billionaire to enjoy life. But you can't enjoy life being broke. Poverty has no virtue. Poverty has no virtue. Poverty has no capacity to bless anyone. Poverty has no virtue. Thank you, Taiwo. Taiwo wants 10 billion. Me and Taiwo were the same. When I wrote my goals 18 years ago, that was what I wanted at the age of 50. I wanted to be worth 10 billion naira at the age of 50. I was living in Nigeria, so I didn't write dollar. I was spending naira. I can't be writing dollar when it's naira I'm spending. But we have seen the value of our currency. So there may be a need for us to readjust our financial goals again to face realities. But listen to me, 1 billion naira can do so much good in your life and in your lineage. 1 billion naira can do so much good in your life and in your lineage. With wisdom, 1 billion can break the back of poverty in your lineage completely. That's how much powerful money is. Your everyday life requires money to function. Your everyday life requires money to function. You need to breathe to live. You need money to have a lifestyle. You need breath and health to be alive. but you need money to have a lifestyle. Listen, life is a gift. Living has a price. That's why we have different lifestyle. Why? Because lifestyle comes at a cost. The standard of life you want will come at a price. It is not free. It is not free. Wow. So I have talked about income goals. Now let me talk about something as I tie up today. Now listen to me. I said something fantastic, and that's the fact that wealth is an outcome of obedience. And it is the outcome of obedience to certain laws. Tonight, I will only focus on the law of mental transformation. Some call it the law of the mind. Become transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your physical life is as new as your mind. Your physical life is only but a reflection of your life. You are as healthy physically as your mind. You are as rich physically as your mind. You cannot physically be richer than your mind. Anytime you physically have money in your hand that did not originate from your mind, you are a fraud, and what is in your hand will not last too long. It will disappear. It takes your mind to sustain what is in your hand. The physical is a reflection of the inward mind. Your everyday life, your everyday experiences, it is a mirror of what we can see that is going around your mind. And that is why your mind remains the biggest and toughest battleground of your life. The law of the mind states that everything in life is created twice. First in the mind, then in the physical. Everything in life is created twice. First in the mind, then in the physical. What this means also in this thing I'm talking to you is that whatever is in your mind is tangible enough. Listen to me. Thoughts are as tangible as things. Ideas are as tangible as things. You are only meant to develop and nurture them and change form. Transformation is moving beyond a particular form into a better form. Transformation is an inward journey, and transformation is the law of the mind. You become transformed as you renew your mind. As you are working on your mind, your outward life is working on itself. If you know that wealth is first mental, then from today you begin to pay attention to the things you are thinking about yourself, to the things you are thinking about money. You have to think right about money. Money is a tool, money is a vehicle. You have to think properly about it for it to be attracted to you. Money is currency. It flows away and it flows towards. Money flows from consumers and it flows towards producers. Money flows towards energy being dispensed strategically. Money flows towards mastery being displayed in any area. Money flows. Every thought you are holding in your heart will eventually become a thing you will hold in your hand. Whether positive, whether negative, Every thought that you accommodate over time will in time show up in your heart. If it is bad, it will show up. If it is good, it will show up. The law of mental transformation states that if you can accommodate it in your mind, if you can imagine it in your mind, it can become something you will hold in your heart. The Tower of Babel, the story of men who wanted to build the biggest construction project ever in the world. Today, we are fascinated by the tallest building in Dubai. Today, many years ago, we were fascinated by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Many years ago, we were fascinated by the World Trade Center in New York. Listen to me. These things are not to be compared by some men who lived 6,000 years ago. Those men, they wanted to build a tower. The tower is not 167 stories. It's a tower from the earth and is going to touch heaven. This man wanted to use lift and staircase to go to heaven. It's been a long time. Men have imagined great things. Dreaming small does not make you spiritual. Dreaming small does not make you spiritual. The decision to manage what is offered to you does not make you spiritual. God is big. He made you to be big. They gathered themselves together. Let us build a tower that reaches the heaven. Jesus came 2,000 years later and he asked the question. He said, which of you intending to build a tower? My brother, it is okay to live in a 7-bedroom duplex. My brother, it is okay. It is okay. Which of you? What you want is a tower. It's possible. It's not the size of your dream that limits you. It's the size of your thinking that limits you. Is somebody enjoying me at all? If you're enjoying me, just go to the comment section and let me know you're following. I'm trying to make most use of my time. I'm trying to make most use of my time. I don't want to abuse this privilege that Terry has offered me today. If you're enjoying, if I'm making sense, please let me know. Let me know. Thank you so much. The law of the mind. Everything in life is created twice. First in the mind, and then in the physical. When those men met, the leader communicated vision. He said, let us build a tower. And let us build a tower that will reach heaven. The goal was defined. What is a goal? Anything you want to achieve that is specific and measurable within a specific time. The goal was to build a tower. The next thing was how they would begin to behave from that day. He said, from today, we're going to begin to gather bricks. We're going to begin to gather mortar. We're going to begin to put them together. Why? To build a tower, you need bricks and you need mortar. So I remember I said a goal is an end to which all actions are directed. Their actions from that day was directed towards building a tower. They were not interested in anything else. When they go out to gather, they go to gather bricks. When they go out to gather, they go to gather mortar. Why? All they needed was the raw material to produce their dream. They were not interested in gisting. They were not interested in wasting time. They didn't have time to be Instagramming. They didn't have time to be admiring the lives that people are dreaming, not the life that people are living. Half of the people on Instagram, it is their dream that they are putting before you. It's not the life that they are living. Some of you are now competing with people who you are competing with people's dream. The law of the mind. As you develop your mind, your life develops. As you develop, as you enrich your mind, your life is enriched. As you improve your mind, your life is improved. As you equip your mind, your life is equipped. Whatever happens to your mind happens in your life. Guard your heart, guard your mind. Out of it are the issue, the experiences of your life. So the question is, what are the components of your mind? Thinking. 1, thoughts. How manifold are your thoughts towards us? What is man that you are mindful of him? Anything that you are mindful of will be filled in your life. Whatever you are mindful of, that's what will fill your life. And many of you, you are mindful of the fact that you don't have money. Many of you, you are mindful of the fact that you are fat, even though what you want is to slim down, but your mind is filled with the thoughts of being fat. You will not slim down, because what you are mindful of, you will be full of it. What you are mindful of, you will be full of it. If you are mindful of your fat, you will be full of fat. If you are mindful of success, you will be full of success. If you are mindful of limitations, you will be full of limitations in your life. Second component, belief. What do you hold to be true about money? I'm about to give you just simple steps now. But I need you to understand that the law of mental transformation is the only law that guarantees whatever you have can endure. If you violate the law of mental transformation, you may have things, but those things cannot endure. Why? The capacity of anything to endure is that it has root in your mind. Write that down. The capacity for anything to endure is that it has roots in your mind. It does not come from inside you. You cannot keep it outside you for long. If it does not come from inside you, you cannot keep it outside you for long. What you are thinking, what do you believe? Do you believe you too can be rich? I wrote a book during COVID. I had a big financial loss. And when God gave me some simple steps to come out of it, and when I began to come out of it, I wrote a book called You Too Can Be Rich. That's what I believe. That's what I teach the people around me. I have 22, 23-year-old boys that are doing extremely well. They don't even think about money. So anytime you see them, they're just enjoying life. They are focused on their trade. How would you focus on a skill when you are very sure that you may end up on the street because of house rent? The last component is imagination. What you have imagined to do, no one can stop you. What you have imagined to do, no one can stop you. That was a statement God made. God is saying that every human being has the capacity to imagine. That if you are being stopped in life, is because you are not engaging the tool of imagination. Why? If you have engaged imagination very well, you will not be limited by physical circumstances. Why? Because your thoughts and your mind can travel anywhere that your body cannot go. That which you have imagined to do. Imagination is the ability to create the exact picture of what you want in your mind. Imagination is to convert your thoughts into pictures. Imagination is drawing the future you want and making it as a painting in your mind, not on paper, on your mind. You have to first of all imagine before you document. Documentation without imagination is faith without works. It is dead. You have to imagine, then document, then follow. Are you learning? Remember, the law of the mind is what sustains success, is what sustains prosperity, is what sustains influence. When we started what we're doing in Kaduna 3 years ago, we were told it was impossible. Why? I was only having secondary school students, boys and girls looking for admission, a few coppers. That's what I was looking for. That was what I had. That's what I had. And so, let me just give you a few points and we close. I'm supposed to stop in a few minutes. Number one, have a dream. Remember, it begins from your mind, and dreams begin from the mind. Dreams don't begin from the eyes. Dreams become from the mind. They start from the mind. Have a dream. A dream is a life goal. A dream is a goal that requires your lifetime to achieve. Number two, turn this dream into goals. Remember, goals are targets you set to hit by your actions. Goals are targets you set to hit by your actions. Listen to me. If your lifetime is made up of time, time is made up of days, weeks, months, and years. Take your lifetime dream to be a billionaire and begin to turn it into goals, yearly goals, 10 years, 5 years. My lifetime goal was written, I was supposed to hit it 18 years after. And I'll shock you, this is 7 years. I've spent 13 years after I wrote that goal. My progress has been phenomenal. I don't have to get there, but I'm no longer where I started from. I am no longer who I used to be. I have become more, and I have more. Have a dream. Turn the dream into goals. 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years. Then come. Turn it into monthly goals. Turn it into daily goals. What will you do every day to make up your month? What would you do every month to achieve your yearly goal? What would you achieve every year that will culminate to make your life goals happen? Number 3, where are you today? As you set the goal is the destination. Where are you today? Are you in financial crisis? Financial crisis means you have no income because your expenses are, they will always be available. You don't need to have a job to have a bill. That's crisis. Are you unstable financially? You have little income, but it cannot meet your expenses. Your income is not enough to deal with your bills. Are you stable? Are you stable? You have income. It can take care of your bill, but it cannot fund your lifestyle. Are you independent? You have income enough to take care of your bill, and some are left for you to start a lifestyle. You have income enough to begin to do certain things. You can save, you can invest. Why? Because you are independent of one stream of income. Number 4, draw up a strategy. What is a strategy? A working plan. How do you intend to make the move from where you are to where you have set? And number 5, and lastly, The moment you have a strategy, the moment you have picked up a vehicle, take massive action. Take massive action. Take massive action. Some of you, the only action you need after this conference is get a mentor. Reach out to Terry to mentor you. Reach out to Terry to guide you. That is doing so well, and he has the ability to communicate it. For some of you, what you need is to build a skill. Master that skill. Build mastery from what is in your hand. For some of you already have mastery. Market your skill. Have a dream. Let it start from your mind. Have a clear picture of what you intend to become in the years to come. 10 years from today, what do you want to have? 10 years from today, who do you want to be? 10 years from today, what do you want to be known for? Ladies and gentlemen, anyone can move from one point in life to another. Anyone. But not everyone will do it. Why? Because it will cost you to be rich. It will cost you to be wealthy. It will cost you to be healthy. It will cost you to be influential. It will cost you. Life is a gift, but living comes at a price. The law of the mind. Everything is created twice. First in your mind, and then in the physical. Anything that does not come from inside you cannot be sustained outside you. Thank you so much for having me, and God bless you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much.
Wow, 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 wow. I've been prompting. What an explosion tonight. I wish I could just say, just continue. But the truth is that the next session has been scheduled already. All right, so I've been prompting you to actually stop this section, but it's just been amazing. I know it's going to be explosive. I expect it's going to be explosive, and it's truly, truly, truly explosive.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for this section. It's so amazing. Well, I don't think we can be able to take any questions because we have overshoot the time. I think maybe I did the calculation miss. But the next session actually is supposed to start at 8:15 because I don't want to close too late into the night. But I underestimated the fact that when knowledge is being shared like this, sometimes it's more as a heart-to-heart thing. But so much, I think it's been amazing. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. Maybe I don't know if we can take one question. I don't know if you have question. Maybe we could take one, and then we'll just cut this question at the section off for the next 2-3 minutes. We can take one question. So let me just look through. Let me look through the comments and see if there are questions. All right. So okay, let me look through the comments and see if there are questions. If you have questions, please drop it on the comments. I'm looking at the comments now to see if there are questions. But if not, you can drop your emojis just to say thank you to legend tonight, our speaker for tonight. You can drop those emojis. All right. I see the comment is it's just it's bubbling so much. All right. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. It's just been amazing. I was just taking notes, but I had to we have to cut this off. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. I'm so grateful.
Thank you.
That this summit is starting on a very strong note tonight, and I believe it's just the right foot on the pedal to take this whole summit to a very good conclusion. Thank you so much, sir, tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So you can drop your emojis on the comments. Just drop those things. I'll just put them on the
on the screen. So as you can see, let me put them on the screen so you can read them, sir. So I'm just putting them on the
Thank
screen. I'm
you.
putting them on
Thank
the
you so
screen.
much. Thank you.
I'm putting them on the
Thank you.
screen so you can see them. All right. So
Thank
while we
you.
call this end tonight, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm
Thank
grateful, sir.
thank
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's allow our speaker go. Thank you, sir. All right. So it's been an amazing, amazing section for day one. All right. I think this started on a very strong note tonight. For those who are not here, I think you have a lot of stories to tell when you begin to hear the things that people who attended tonight's section begin to share. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining tonight's section. We're going to go into the next section. Short section is going to be starting at 8:15 on the dot. 8:15 on the dot. We'll be starting the next section. But also the next section is not gonna be on this stream. So I'm going to end this stream right now, and then we're going to start up the next section. But um, before we go, this is day one. We're going to be having day two. We're going to be having day three. All right. So let's get ready. All right. I want to appreciate all those who are able to log in on tonight's section. We have a lot of people who are live here. We have so many of them. I'm not going to read your names right now all through, but Mary Markinde, thank you for joining in. Taiwo, I want to go. I'm seeing you. Terry Ferdinand, thank you for joining in. I think I saw Benita joining in. Thank you. Depra Dumoturayo, thank you so much. Lufemi Joshua, thank you for joining in. And every other person who I'm not able to mention right now, thank you for joining in. So please don't go away. We're going to start up the next section at 8:15 on the dot. The next section will not be on this screen, so I'm going to end this stream right now, and then we'll start up the next section at exactly 8:15. So we're going to have like a 10 minutes break, 10 minutes or so break, and then we'll start up the next section with my friend and brother Moses Abayowa, who is actually a uniqueness coach. I believe it's going to be another explosive section. So thank you, everyone. For those who want to get the replay, of this section and all the sections, I'm going to put in the link right now on the stream. Okay, so let me put the link on the stream for those who want the replay. All right, so this we're gonna be having we're not gonna be having the replay on the group. We're not gonna be having the replay on the YouTube channel. All right, this will at least at 12 midnight. We're gonna take it off. Okay, so for those who want to have access to have the replay, so you can listen to this over and over again, I'm gonna put the link right now on the stream, so we can see that that's going to roll through, so you can have that for those who want that. So that's the link. If you want all access to all the videos from this section to the last section, the link is displayed right now, scrolling down below this video. So let me remove this so you can see it very clearly. And then for those who want to pick maybe one section or another section, you just want one section, you don't want all the sections, you can actually pick one section or two sections or three sections. So right now the link for the replays is scrolling right now. For those who want all the sections, the link is there. It's all access replay. You see that there, bit.ly/all replay access, and you can have access to all the sections. But if you want just one, you want to be able to pick maybe one or two, you have that scrolling right now. Bit.ly unit replay access. You can actually get that. So thank you much, everyone, for joining in. I'm going to be ending this conversation right now, and then in 8:15 on the dot, we'll start off the new and the next section, which will be with with Moses Abayowa, our next coach. So thank you so much, everyone. My name remains Terry Omodibo, your convener. It's so great. I'm so excited about this conference, about this summit. I believe that at the end of this summit, some people will be able to make this as a reference section, a reference summit that will be a reference for them in terms of their personal development goals. And also, I think that I'm missing one more thing right now. Let me see what I'm missing right now. Okay. I think that's pretty all for tonight for this section. So I'm going to end this broadcast, like I said, right now, and then in 8:15 on the dot, we'll start up the next section. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Please don't go away. Look out, just refresh wherever platform you are in, just refresh it at 8:15, and then you're going to see the next video scrolling in with Moses and Bayowa. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and bye for now. On to the next section.